What's up? It's Erica Horowitz, and this is a little description about part 3 of City Girls Thriving. So, part 3 is all about the city/world thriving. It's about giving back. And, I said this in the overall intro video. By the way, yes, there's a lot of stuff on my bed right now I need to clean up. We're not perfect. Never claim to be. Don't judge me. Okay, so, as I said in the overview video, I know a lot of women, including myself, especially the ones who have a full-time job and are trying to build a business or do something. They're passionate about something on the side, and they're trying to balance all the things. And even though they have such big hearts and they want to give back, that always ends up being the thing that gets tended to last, if at all. One, because of the time thing, but two, because it's kind of overwhelming with knowing where to start. And so that's why I wanted to, it was so important for me to include this section into my event, because I need it just as much, if not more than anybody. I want to give back, and I want to have conversations with other women who are potentially more informed, especially when it comes to political stuff, than I am, and just world events. All I know, because this is not just about giving back to charities or volunteering or getting involved politically, although it totally 1000% is about all those things. It's also about the everyday, New York experience, getting catcalled as a woman, what we can do about street harassment. It is about what women of color need white women to understand, and how we need to interact with each other differently, and how white women can better support women of color. These social issues and things are things that I'm always into and researching a bit and talk about, but the more like political and world event at large kind of things, I'm not as informed about, frankly. And we could go down a rabbit hole with that one, but essentially I am a Pisces, idealist, dreamer, who is very busy, and I tend to bury my head in the sand sometimes, because I'm very sensitive to like reading or watching the news, and I'm looking for a source where I can get information that's not gonna fucking overwhelm me or just make me feel like shit every single day. So anyway, that is why I need you guys to show up in droves and help a sister out and help me understand what's going on more. But the thing is that it's not so much, I don't want to just talk about the issues, because here's the thing, and there's a little disclaimer, and I'm a little nervous to be saying this, but I feel like I need to. I don't want to, again, this is not all political at all. This is just about how do we like give back in general and live better lives and help other people live better lives in the city and in the world. But if you are a Trump supporter, this is not really your event. I know that there are Trump supporters with good hearts, I'm sure. Maybe they're just misinformed or ignorant or don't have the empathy gene as much as others. I don't know. I don't want to go down that rabbit's hole. I have members in my family who I believe voted for Trump, and they seem like generally good people, but I can't understand at all how you could vote for somebody like that. And yeah, I just believe in putting humans and souls and equality for all and all that over your politics. So even if you are a good person but you voted for Trump, anyway, I feel weird excluding people, like seriously saying like if you're a Trump supporter, like don't show up to this event. And I don't even know that I have really the right to say that, but my point in saying that is I'm trying to bring women together who do. I totally believe in talking with other people who are different from you, have different perspectives, and like us all communicating, because that's how real change will happen. So we have to talk with people, with the Trump supporters and things of that nature. I get that, but that's not what this event is for, though. Let's do that separately, but that's not what this event is. This is for women who are on the same page about these things and have the same goals and values and morals and all these different things, and figuring out what we can do to make progress. It's not a bitch session. It's not going over all the shit we already do know Sorry, when I'm passionate, I curse more. But it's about like, okay, here are the issues. We know this. Now, what do we do? And this is where I am good. So even though I do feel slightly less informed than some of my peers, and I want that to change, I am really good at project management. That is why I'm a coach to some degree. It's what I help my clients with, is the project management and managing their passions with all the other aspects of their lives. So when it comes to, once we're like brainstorming, okay, here's the issue, and like, how can we help? How can we actively get involved? Even in small ways. We're not going to cure cancer overnight or solve world peace or world hunger. You know, Rome wasn't built in a day and all those other cliches and phrases, but we can make big progress together. And the whole point of this is, because we are busy, ambitious women who have very little time, like whatever, 10, 15, 20, 30, whatever, however many people show up, those amount of heads are better than one. And us coming together to do this. And then, like I have mentioned, I want to have a Facebook group where you can, if you are a past member of this group, and you've shown up even once, you can go in there and link to, like, here's a great place to volunteer, or call this politician and tell him XYZ, or you know, whatever it is. Here's an article I found about street harassment. I'm just using that example because, I don't know, that's what I used before. But I want that to be a place where we can continue the conversation, because it's obviously not going to get, we can only go so far within an hour. But I want it to be a start. And I want you to feel like when you lay your head down on the pillow at night, that's why this event is so great, is that, like, you feel good. You feel like you contributed. But you're also, like, in the other portions of the event, the other sections of the night, you're taking care of yourself. You're getting to know other people. You're working on knocking things up for your to-do list in the co-working portion, which I'm going to talk about tomorrow. But this is like one of those things where you feel really good that you did something, and that you were a part of something, and that you walked your freaking talk. So that is what this portion's about. I'm checking my notes to see if there's anything else I wanted to mention. This is the section, by the way, that I really want you guys to bring your laptops and tablets for. So if you can, I know sometimes it's annoying to lug your stuff around, but it's really great if you could bring a laptop or tablet. I would love it if at least a few of us have it, so that we can be researching things kind of as we're talking and figuring things out as we go. That would be dope AF if you could bring it. I'll love you forever. But do what you can. No pressure. I think that's it. This was a little like, whew. I don't know why, because again, this is not a political group. This is not like a political thing. I am so not like normally the person to be leading a political thing. It's more of a social movement, as well as, again, taking it back like several thousand notches, like down to like the city, New York City. Like, how could we get the subways to friggin' run better? and littering, and like taking care of the planet. I walk past trash, I'm looking at the river now, and like I walk past trash when I walk down there every day, and I'm like, what the hell? Why are people throwing their shit down there? How can we solve this shit or work towards a resolution? Sorry, again, I curse so much when I'm passionate. Okay, so it's not just political is my point, but in terms of the more political stuff, you gotta lean a little or a lot more left if you really. I don't know how to say this. I don't know how to like tell people they can't show up. But anyway, this video has gone on like way longer than I intended. So, I'm going to link the overview video about what this event is all about in general down below. You can also see parts 1 and 2 of what the night will be about. I did a couple of separate videos on those. I'm going to do part 4 and upload that tomorrow. And I'm going to link the link for you to get tickets down below as well. So I hope you can make it. The first event, it's going to be monthly, but the first one is going to be this coming Tuesday, October 23rd in Midtown at Shishi. The event, or the address, is on TicketBud, so you could see it there. And in the Facebook event invite, and in the meetup event thing. And I'm wound up, can you tell? Lots of coffee today. All right, guys. Peace and love. I will talk to you soon. Enjoy your day. Bye.